Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Happy holidays. I hope you guys are all enjoying your day. I thought today would be a really great time to start some of our forward therapy anatomy videos. So, in preparation for the CHT exam, I hit the book super hard studying my anatomy for the first probably 2 months of my serious studies. I spent really nailing down the anatomy. Something that has always been challenging for me is the brachial plexus and the neural system. So, what would be better than starting our anatomy series with a brachial plexus diagram how to, right? Because drawing it is half the battle, okay? If you can draw it quickly, you can label it and you will understand how each part of it works. So, without further ado, this is our video topic of today, how to draw the brachial plexus. This is a forward therapy anatomy video. Let's get into it. Okay, so the first thing that you want to do when you are drawing the brachial plexus is you want to get the nerve roots C5 through T1 on one side of your paper, and you want to get the roots, trunks, divisions, cords, and branches on the other. So I'm going to start with a whiteboard here, and I'm probably going to display this horribly. Sorry, I'm using my computer to do this video, so everything is reverse, and my brain is not working with that amazingly. So anyway, here we're going to start on this, this side of the paper. Wow. And we're going to start with our nerve roots of C5, C6, C7, C8, and T1. So put those on the left-hand side of your paper going down, or on your whiteboard, whatever you're doing. Those are the ventral rami of the spinal cord of the brachial plexus, okay? And then on the top part here, along here, we're going to put our letters that stand for the roots, trunks, divisions, cords, and branches. The way that I remember that acronym is remember to drink cold beer. Okay, it's good advice for all of us, but it's also good for remembering the brachial plexus. So we're going to put our R for remember. Okay, our 2 for trunks, 2. Drink for divisions, C for cords, cold, right? And then beer is for branches. So there's the full acronym. We've got remember to drink cold beer, roots, trunks, divisions, cords, and branches, okay? So that's the first thing that you want to do on the page, okay? The next step is you're going to draw a few little lines here. So you're going to draw what looks like a sideways Y with C5 and C6, and then all the way to the end, okay? You're going to do the same thing on C8 and T1. Again, that sideways Y going all the way across. And then C7 is just a straight line all the way down, okay? So that's like your first step in drawing the plexus. Okay, let me just extend my little line here all the way to the end. Okay. The next step is to draw the branches, the divisions of the branches. So we have all of our terminal nerves of the upper extremity. So what I'm going to do here, sorry guys, I really suck at this. Under the branches part here, on the part of the posterior cord, right, coming from C8 and T1, we're going to draw what looks like a little wave, like that. Okay, you're going to do the same thing on the middle cord. So now we've got 2 little ocean waves, and then from the top cord here, we're going to draw like a little line to meet down with the sorry, I can't explain it. It's easier to just look at it like that, okay? It doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, but that's what you've got for your branches here. So 2 little waves, and then kind of like a big squiggly line connecting the top with the bottom, okay? And then we're going to do our divisions, which you're going to draw a little cross on the top, like that, okay, for your divisions. And then on the bottom, just 1 line, like that. You guys still with me? This looks so great. Okay, and then at that point you can start putting in all of the smaller nerves. So I always start at the top, here. We've got one coming off of C5 root, and then we've got the long thoracic coming off C5, C6, and C7. So I put those in first so that I have them out of the way because they're easy to remember, like that. Okay, so this little guy at the top here, dorsal scapular, and then long thoracic coming off those three. And then I like to move my way along. In the upper trunk here, we've got our suprascapular nerve and our nerve to subclavius. So those two little lines right there indicate that. And then we're moving right along. Again, on the top part here, we're going to draw the lateral pectoral nerve coming off the cord. Okay, so that's what we're looking at so far. Looks beautiful. Okay, and then we're going to jump down from that point to fill in the rest of the nerves on these two cords. So we're going to put 3 dots on each. Okay, and that is the completion. So again, on this top cord, we've got our medial pectoral. In the middle here, we have our thoracodorsal nerve right here, and then our upper and lower, subscapular nerves, okay? And then on the bottom part here, we've got our medial pectoral, our medial antebrachial cutaneous, and our medial brachial cutaneous nerves, okay? This is going horribly in terms of how I'm showing you because the image is reversed from where I'm moving, but this is your basic drawing. So essentially you draw the Y's and the straight line first, then you're going to draw over here your little ocean waves and the connector, and then you're going to fill in along the top here 1 and 1, right? And then again 1, 1, and then we've got 1, 3, and 3. Okay? So how'd you do? Pretty good? The other acronym that I always like to remember for my branches of knowing the terminal nerves so that I can kind of work my way backwards and figure out how to label things from there. This is sort of an inappropriate acronym, but I'm giving you like the cleaner version of it. So I wrote like the letters of the terminal branches on the end here. So it's MARMU. So again, that's going to be your musculocutaneous, your axillary, radial, median, and ulnar nerves. The acronym that I use to remember it, the PG or cleaner version, is my auntie rocks my uncle. Okay, I'm sure you can imagine what the non-clean version of that was, but you just got to remember it however you can, right? So the acronyms that I like to remember for the brachial plexus are, again, remember to drink cold beer at the top, and then on the side here for the terminal branches on this side, my auntie rocks my uncle. Cool. Did you do it? If you did, congratulate yourself. You just drew the brachial plexus. It takes practice, of course. Like the first few times that you do it, it's going to take, a little bit longer to do. But if you can get this down quickly, you can draw it in 30 seconds or less, and then you can kind of label it if you need to. But you don't even have to label it if you start to remember it. And then that way you can immediately, when you go into the test, write it down. Or if you're taking an anatomy class, you can immediately write it down so that you don't have to memorize it or trick yourself. You can always refer to the diagram. That makes it a lot easier. So I hope this was helpful. Please leave comments below either way. And we will continue to adventure on in this amazing journey of anatomy and like learning how to functionally remember it, because a lot of what they teach you in school is not helpful in terms of remembering it. So if I can provide any guidance in that, that's awesome. And of course, if you guys have any tips or tricks that you learned with anatomy or memorizing or learning any types of anatomy, let me know. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you can practice the brachial plexus and really get it down. I believe in you. You've got this. Little pep talk right there. Keep practicing and you guys will definitely get it. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to Forward Therapy if you want to continue to follow my channel and continue to get awesome hand therapy content. And thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. Have a good day.